Picture this, a building so massive, so perfect, that modern engineers still scratch their heads wondering how it was even possible. No computers, no cranes, no steel. Just human hands, brilliant minds, and the iron will of an empire that refused to accept limitations. Welcome to the story of the Colosseum. 2,000 years ago, while most of the world was living in wooden huts, the Romans built a stadium that could hold 70,000 screaming fans, empty in minutes, and host everything from animal hunts to full-scale naval battles. Yes, you heard that right. Naval battles. Inside a building. But here's what they don't tell you in the history books. The Colosseum wasn't built to entertain. It was built to control. It wasn't about architecture. It was about power. And the story of how it came to be, it doesn't start with stone and mortar. It starts with fire and betrayal, and one emperor's quest to erase another's legacy. This is the true story of Rome's giant, and trust me, it's nothing like what you think. 64 AD. Rome is burning. The Great Fire rages for 6 days, reducing 2/3 of the Eternal City to ash and rubble. And while Rome burns, Emperor Nero stands accused of the unthinkable. Did he start the fire himself? History says yes, because on those very ashes, Nero built something obscene. The Domus Aurea, the Golden House, a palace so vast it covered 300 acres, private forests, artificial lakes, a 120-foot golden statue of himself. While his people starved in the ruins, Nero lived like a god. But here's where the story gets interesting. When Nero died, a military general named Vespasian seized power. He wasn't a nobleman, he wasn't royalty. He was a soldier who understood one thing: if you want to rule, you need the people's love. So Vespasian did something genius, something symbolic, something that would echo through 2 millennia. You took Nero's private paradise, that massive artificial lake at the heart of his golden palace, and he drained it, every last drop. And in its place, he ordered the construction of a gift to the people, a monument not to one man's ego, but to 70,000 citizens, a place where everyone, from senators to slaves, could gather as equals. The message was clear. Where one tyrant indulged himself, an entire nation would now find joy. But make no mistake, this wasn't just generosity. It was propaganda. It was legitimacy. It was Vespasian saying, "I am not Nero. I am the people's emperor." The Colosseum was built to prove that Rome wasn't just eternal. It was reborn. 72 AD. The word spreads through Rome like wildfire. Vespasian is building something insane. An amphitheater larger than anything ever attempted. A structure so audacious that even Rome's greatest architects think he's lost his mind. The numbers are staggering. 189 meters long, 156 meters wide, 50 meters tall, as high as a modern 17-story building. And somehow, he wants it done in under a decade, with no machines, no reinforced concrete, just stone, rope, and the backs of thousands of men. Close your eyes and imagine it. The construction site stretches as far as you can see. Thousands of workers swarm like ants. The air fills with the ring of hammers on stone, the groan of wooden cranes, the shouts of foremen directing armies of slaves and craftsmen. Day and night, the work never stops. But here's the secret they discovered, the innovation that made it all possible. Arches. Not just any arches. A brilliant modular system where each arch supports the next in perfect balance. It's like ancient Lego, stackable, stable, and surprisingly fast to build. This single innovation allowed them to distribute millions of pounds of weight so efficiently that parts of the Colosseum are still standing today. They used travertine from Tivoli, each block precisely cut and hauled by oxen. The outer walls, solid stone. The inner structure, lighter tuff and brick. It was a masterclass in engineering, strong where it needed to be, light where it could be. 8 years, that's all it took. When Vespasian died, his son Titus finished what his father started. And in 80 AD, as those massive doors opened for the first time, Rome witnessed something unprecedented. The greatest entertainment machine ever conceived. And it was ready for blood. Imagine you're a Roman citizen in 80 AD. You wake up before dawn because today is opening day. You join thousands streaming through one of 80 massive archways, each numbered, each leading to your designated section based on your social class. And then you see it. 70,000 seats, rising in perfect tiers. An elliptical arena covered in golden sand, the crowd buzzing with anticipation. You've never seen anything like this. Nobody has. Your seat tells your story. Senators sit ringside, knights and citizens higher up, women, freedmen, and the poor, top row. But here's the thing. Everyone gets in free. This is the emperor's gift. Your ticket, your loyalty. At the center, that sand isn't just for show, it's there to soak up blood. Because what you're about to witness isn't just entertainment, it's life and death, played out for an audience of thousands. But the real magic happens below. Beneath your feet lies the hypogeum, a maze of tunnels, cages, and mechanical lifts. Gladiators wait in the dark. Lions pace in their cages. Through a brilliant system of trapdoors and hand-cranked elevators, they'll appear in the arena as if by magic. It's ancient special effects. It's a death machine disguised as theater. The show runs all day, each act more intense than the last. The venaciones, exotic animals you've never seen, tigers from Asia, elephants from Africa, bears from Germania, released to fight and die for your entertainment. Public executions. Live. Death as performance art. The main event. Gladiators. These aren't just slaves, though many are. Some are prisoners of war, others volunteers chasing glory. They train for years. They fight by strict rules. And when one falls, you decide their fate. Thumbs up, they live. Thumbs down, they die. Your voice is law. And on special occasions, they flood the entire arena. That's right. They turn this massive stone amphitheater into a lake, float in full-size warships, and restage famous naval battles. Hundreds of men fighting and drowning while 70,000 watch from the safety of their seats. But here's what this was really about. Control. The Romans called it bread and circuses. Give the people food and entertainment, and they won't question your power. The Colosseum wasn't built for fun. It was built to keep you distracted, grateful, and dependent. In the Colosseum, Rome showed you its two faces, the roar of glory and the whisper of death. And the machinery that made it possible, that's where the real genius lies.